Tilikum arrived at SeaWorld, he was twice as large as the next animal.
We stored these whales in what we call a module, which was 20 feet across and 30 feet deep, and the lights were all turned out.
Probably led to what I think is a psychosis.
All whales in captivity are all psychologically traumatized. It's not just Tilikum.
If you were in a bathtub for 25 years, don't you think you'd get a little psychotic?
Dawn would tell you that it was her mistake.
They blamed her.
It's just a bold-faced lie.
I was just instructed to get rid of the tape. The industry has a vested interest in spinning these. That sells a lot of Shamu dolls. It sells a lot of tickets at the gate.
There's no record of an orca doing any harm in the wild.
Immediately following the documentary film Blackfish, the issue of how killer whales are bred, trained, and treated at parks like SeaWorld has been in the crosshairs of the Blackfish effect. SeaWorld claims that the movie is pure propaganda, but most people had a bad reaction to the film. One of them is California Assemblyman Richard Bloom. He thinks it's time for some legislation to change things. Today he's introducing the Orca Welfare and Safety Act, a bill that would make it illegal to hold in captivity or use a wild-caught or captive-bred orca for performance or entertainment purposes. SeaWorld or any park in California would only be able to display the animals in an aquarium setting. So far, one of the polls on this topic shows a majority of people want this killer bill to pass. At just over 10,000 votes, 67% are all for it. Bloom said there is no justification for the continued captive display of orcas for entertainment purposes. These beautiful creatures are much too large and far too intelligent to be confined in small concrete tanks for their entire lives.